Hey you guys, it's Megan from Create Your Future. I am back with another video. Today, you guys, I have an exciting story from somebody who purchased one of my courses, and she was able to bring her ex back after doing the course. So I'm just going to go ahead and dive in here in a second, tell you what she did to be able to bring her ex back in the story. But before I do that, let me tell you guys, remind you guys that I have a couple courses, and they're linked in the description below, and people are getting a lot of results from them. They're self-paced courses, so if you really want to really delve into what a mental diet is and really understand your subconscious mind and how manifesting works, definitely check out the description link below, as well as if you've just been broken up with and you want to get your ex back, and you don't even want to call them your ex anymore, you want to call them your boyfriend or girlfriend or husband or wife, you know, that course is for you as well. Or if you're just trying to create new love, there's a course down there, Recreate Somebody. So there's a bunch of different courses for people, and I am offering a bundle on the courses as well, so check that out, because it's definitely a great sale, and people are, again, getting a lot of results, and that's my intention, that there's value and that people get results from this, because I really don't want anybody to feel bad about themselves or feel like they can't have the love that they want and deserve in their life. And you know, I understand, really I do understand what that feels like. I've been through that, and that's why I'm here to help you guys, because I never want anybody to feel that way and not understand this knowledge, okay? And that is my goal and intention, is to pass what I've learned on to you guys, so you can create what you want in your reality and consciously create. So we're always creating anyway, so what we're doing now is just consciously choosing what we want to create. So in this this person who purchased my Manifest or Get Your Ex Back course, she was able, so they were like in no contact, there was a third party, she was blocked. I mean, it was awful. She felt completely awful about the whole entire thing. She just was in despair, okay? She just was so in despair because she thought she was going to marry this person, and all of a sudden he just, you know, broke up with her. And you know, and she begged and she pleaded and thought about how she wanted to change, how she changed herself, and you know, went from blame and shame from him to her, and just would beg and beg and beg, and just didn't even want to get out of bed at days because she just felt so lost. And then, you know, one night she found out that he was out with somebody else, and then she found out that she was blocked on all social media. And that was just, she was like, that's my man. Like, what? Like, that's my man. So what, I mean, she just felt so lost, okay? And so she took the course, you guys, and she started seeing how her concept and how her thoughts were creating, and she was able to do the meditations in there, the affirmations. She was also able to really dive into what her limiting beliefs were, okay? And so she took the course, and she also took the mental diet course to really understand what a mental diet is. So she's able to take all those courses and work through those courses. And you guys, like, she was able to get her ex back. So she did everything that was said in those things. And you know, that's a guide there to help you guys, a guide. But really, as I always say, you are the tool. Okay, you're the person and the tool for everything. But she did what was in there, and she was able to break the third party up, okay? And by the way, there is no such thing as a third party. That's just a competition that you created with your mind, thinking you're not good enough, all right? But she was able to break that up, and she was able to get him to contact her, okay? And come back and, you know, say, tell her that he had made a mistake and that he wanted to get back together with her. So can you guys imagine that? Isn't that awesome? I'm so happy for her. I mean, I can't imagine it, but I want you guys all to have that if you've just been broken up with recently, because you can do it. You can do the diligence. You can change it. I mean, circumstances don't matter. They're only there because of what you created anyway with your thoughts and your assumptions about yourself, reality, relationships, okay? And sometimes, I understand, sometimes it feels like it can be work. And you know, I'm not gonna lie, it can be work. Okay, it can be work to watch that inner conversations you're having about yourself, about your situation, and stopping yourself from saying it, okay? And creating a new version and living in a different end. And so with this course, there was, like I said, a lot of scripting in it, because you really want to be aware of what you're thinking, because that's the most important thing. How in the world are you going to stop yourself from what you're saying if you're not aware? Okay, so this course is for you to understand what's going on in your subconscious mind, so you can stop, saying all those terrible things and turn around to create what you want. All right, and so there's also some affirmations in there. All right, every day there's affirmations. There was also some inner conversation activity as well, and other living from the end scenes of I Remember When, and different things like that, just to help get your mind off of, and this is what helped her, was get mind off of what is showing up right now in the reality, and where do I want to go? Because there's infinite possibilities, so if we're dominantly focusing, that's what she was doing, she was dominantly focusing on this reality where she'd been broken up with, and where her ex had blocked her and was with somebody else, okay, and she was believing at first that was so real. Okay, but 3D is just an illusion, because you guys, it all comes from our thoughts and what we think and what we assume. All right, so that's where the work comes in sometimes, is even whatever 3D is showing you, suspending your judgment, suspending all that, and going within and creating imaginal acts and creating scenes and coming up with a mental diet to, stop yourself from spiraling out of control and start consciously creating what you want, because the conscious creator is consciously aware of what they're saying, what they're thinking, those inner speeches. Okay, that's what it's about, instead of staying in that victim mentality. And I don't mean that in a mean way, because I 100% have been there. I understand how painful that feels, and how it feels like it's so outside of you. And all you want to do is get that person back. And this is what she did too. That's how she felt. And she was able, with these courses, to turn it around, all right? Turn it around, to really understand that she was in control of every single thing. So she was able to take everything that she saw in her 3D and start working on her self-concept about what state that she was going to reside in the most, okay? Her self-image, her image of her specific person, her thoughts and perception assumptions about the breakup, okay? She revised it. There's some revision techniques in there as well. All right, she was able to do that, you guys, and also understand what a mental diet is and what it means to consciously create. And she was able to, like I said, turn the situation around from feeling totally dejected, totally lost, totally sad, into getting what she wanted, all right? Which was this loving relationship. And guess what? The relationship was even better than it was before, okay? And that was the goal of this, because we're always going to have things, that we might want to work on a relationship anyway, because relationships do start out great, right? They usually start out wonderful. And then, our past fears can get in that, and then they become assumptions, and then they become beliefs. And they become evidence in your reality. But it really just starts with an assumption that you keep thinking over and over again, and focus on your insecurities, or calling yourself names, or calling yourself needy, or calling your specific person a jerk or selfish. I mean, so that's what this course was about, okay? To really dive deep into what you're saying. And that's what she was able to. She was able to identify her limiting beliefs. I don't even know if I want to call it limiting beliefs, just her subconscious beliefs. When I say limiting belief, it's just what your blocks are. What in the blocks, let me go a little bit further, it's just basically, what is that dominant state that you're residing in? What is the dominant story that you're telling? So she was able to look at what her dominant story was about all that, revise it, and create a totally different result that she wanted. But again, you're not even really creating anything, because creation's finished. So this course would help her move into the end that she wanted, because again, there's multiple versions, always going on, infinite possibilities, and we can move into whatever state we want by focusing on that. And that's what this course was about. It was able to focus on the techniques, but you really are the technique. You're the key component, the technique, to get there. So you have to stay committed to yourself, committed to the goal. But just like if you were going to go to run a marathon, I said this before, you are going to practice, Okay, you're going to practice. And same thing with manifesting. You're going to practice this. You're going to practice. It might feel like a lie at first, okay? It might feel like a lie. Your affirmations, all of it might, and that is totally okay. But you want to keep practicing it, and eventually it's not going to feel like that so much anymore. You're going to start seeing the evidence, and you're going to start seeing your thoughts are creating, all right? And it's all coming from within here. And you guys, you really have to go out and do this on your own. To be able to see this. So anyway, that's what my courses are about, and that's a success from someone who bought the courses, and I'm so excited. I'm so thankful that she shared it with me so I could share it with you guys, and I intend that this video helped you guys, so you got some value out of it, so you can see that you can manifest what you want in your reality. Again, you guys, I'm available for coaching. The description's in the link below, as well as my courses. And again, I am offering a sale on my courses, so definitely check out the description link below, because it's a pretty good sale. I'm bundling the courses, so they are going to be less expensive than they are, so normally are for the sale. So anyway, guys, thank you so much. Love you, and I'll see you in the next video.